give Luke Whitfield a 2-run single to close out the third inning. Then the Beat Diggers were able to nail him at second base on the throw home from Blake, 7-2-4. As Monday delivered a bullet to Gregory Mayers, who applied the tag. But Berthoud is right back in it as we go to the fourth inning in Game 2. The Beat Diggers won the opening game 19-3. 9-4 Brush. Brush has scored in every inning in this game, and they have to keep that up against the right-hander Vinny Grind. It'll be Colby Waitert, Mitch Tormolen, and Ken Garcia. The Beat Digger victory could improve their seeding, or at the very least not lower it from where it is now. Waitert singled and grounded a short. And Brush was up 7-0 with 2 in scoring position and nobody out, swinging and missing a breaking ball. It's 0-1. And then Waitert, Tormolen, and Garcia grounded out. They left those 2 in scoring position, so it could have easily been 10 or 11-0 at that point. The offering. Fastball is upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grind came into the game for Logan Schuster, who allowed 6 runs. Stretch and offering. Swung on and grounded up the middle, headed for center field. That's a base hit. And Colby Waitert has 5 base hits in the doubleheader, and is 2 for 3 in this game. Beat Diggers looking to get those runs back. Mitch Tormolen grounded to the mound and grounded to short. He's 0 for 2 in Game 2. Tormolen was 2 for 3 in Game 1. Grind delivers. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. It's 0-1. And Vinny Grind pulled the string on that one. 9 runs on 9 hits for Brush. Berthoud has 4 runs on 3 hits. Both teams have committed an error in this game. The pitch swung on and tapped slowly down the third base line, but it trickles foul. It is 0-2. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discount you desire and the coverage you need. State Farm agent Greg Mullen. No balls, 2 strikes. To Mitch Tormolen, the Beat Digger third baseman. Rubus Sam lays down the sign. Short lead at first for Wailert. And the offering. Swung on. That ball is driven down the right side. Giving chase is Jordan Yee. And is that going to land foul? It does. So it stays at 0-2. Got Tormolen stuck his bat out there. He thought he had a shot to kiss the line, but it twisted foul. And the more this Beat Digger lineup plays games, the deeper they've become. And Trevor Blake out of the 9-hole today is 5 for 5. 3 for 3 in Game 1, 2 for 2 in this game. No balls and 2 strikes to Tormolen. Grind stretches the pitch. Swung on, tapped slowly on the left side. Third baseman throws to second for 1, and the ball was dropped. Schuster delivered it right there to Brackett. He dropped the ball. And what are they going to say? Waiter, I thought Waiter, oh, now they call him out. Okay. So they're going to say that the ball was not dropped. It was just dropped on the exchange. So 5-4, no error. Fielder's choice has Tormolen at first. Here's Garcia. Doubled and scored and grounded to second. Stretch and offering. Swung on and lifted foul down the left field side. It's 0-1. Garcia, another guy who was leading the team in RBIs at one point. He had 10 early on. All of a sudden, here come Hansen and Whaler and even Bias to stroke the ball all over the park, and he's now 4th on the team. No balls and 1 strike to Stretch. Throw back to first, and the ball gets by. The first baseman peaching on the air and throw. Tormolen gets up. He's headed to second, and it's going to be an error on the pitcher, Grind, on the errant pickoff attempt. Second error in the game committed by Berthoud. Now Garcia with a chance to drive in the run. The Beat Diggers have scored in double digits in 5 consecutive games and have 9 runs here as we play in the top of the 4th inning. Rubisam lays down the side, the offering. upstairs and an outside 1-1 with the off-speed pitch. Tyler Monday's on deck. Brush scored the first 9 runs of the game. Berthoud has scored the last 4. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Ken Garcia, the Beat Diggers sophomore first baseman. In fact, a sophomore on base, a sophomore at the plate, and a sophomore on deck to pitch. Swung on and tapped slowly towards the first baseman. Peachin plays it off his body, picks up the baseball. Can he make the tag? Yes. He steps on the bag instead, just ahead of Garcia for the out. Moving to third is Tormolin. 2 down for Tyler Monday, who had a base hit driving in a run in the second inning, later scored, and he also struck out. Ryan stretches. Ryan pitches. Swung on and driven deep to left field. That ball is way back there, and that one is off the bottom of the fence. Monday's around first. He's into second. Tormolin steps on home plate. It's an RBI double for Monday. The Beat Diggers have double digits once again. They lead 10-4, and Monday's got 2 ribbies in the game. Let's see if Trevor Blake can stay perfect. Blake with a single in the second. And then a single in the third. The pitch, upstairs, fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes to Blake. The pitch, swing and a miss, and a changeup down and in. It's 1-1. Rush now has 11 hits in the game. At second is Monday. And the offering. Low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is 10-10 KSIR. Brush. Fort Morgan Greeley. We're at the top of the hour. I'm John Beltran, live from Jack Summers Field in Berthoud. In Game 2, the Beat Diggers lead the Spartans 10-4. 10-4. They won Game 1 19-3. And that pitch is up and away. 3-1. Brush has scored in every inning in this game. 2 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 so far here in the fourth. Some 2-out damage done by Tyler Monday. 3-1. Swung on and driven into left center field. A long run for Moss. He's going to have to play that on a hop. Rounding third is Monday. The throw's going to come towards second base. And Trevor Blake has driven in a run. He's 6 for 6 in the doubleheader, 3 for 3 in this game. And the Beat Diggers have 2 across in the fourth and lead 11-4. And Brush continues to crush the ball. 86 runs in their last 6 games. Gregory Maris has walked, singled, and doubled the pitch. Low and away with a changeup, 1-0. He has scored 3 runs in this game, driven in a run, stolen a base. Short lead for Blake at first. And that changeup is low, 2-0. So the Beat Diggers have gotten half the runs back that they gave up in the bottom of the third inning. Berthoud scored 4. Low and away with another changeup. 3 balls and no strikes. To Gregory Maris with Jesus Cardenas on deck. Vinny Grind, the right-hander, stretches the pitch. And that is inside, and Maris walks. And that is the first walk issued by Grind since the first batter he faced when he came in relief of Logan Schuster, and that's the man right at the plate now, Jesus Cardenas, who scored twice. His second walk drove in a run. 0 for 1, the pitch. Low and away, scooped up there by Rubisam. It's 1-0. That's 5 consecutive balls out of the strike zone. At second is Blake. At first is Maris. 1-0 to Jesus. And that is just inside, 2-0. And now Grind thought he might have had a strike there on the corner. He's got to place one now. 2 balls and no strikes. 11-4 Brush over Berthoud in the top of the fourth inning. Swung on and grounded towards the shortstop, Whitfield. He'll step on the bag for the force, and the Beatniggers are done in the fourth inning. But they scored 2 runs, and they do it on 3 hits. There was 1 error and 2 men left. Bottom of the fourth is upcoming after this. Brush 11, Berthoud 4 on 1010 KSLR and KSLR.com. John Beltran back in Berthoud, 11-4 Brush as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. And the Beatniggers will have a third pitcher in Christian Baez. Shea Hansen is now in center field, and in left remains Trevor Blake. I don't know why I mentioned that. He went from pitcher to left after the second inning, so it's just a change of Baez for Hansen. Blake went the first 2, Hansen the third. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Zach Bracken, C.J. Peachin, and Austin Binding for Berthoud. I don't think Baez has pitched this year, unless he pitched in the Fort Morgan Spring Classic. This is his first appearance. But the Beatniggers figure it's a non-league game. They've already clinched second place in the Patriot League. The only incentive is to improve their seeding once the 3A district tournament begins a week from Saturday, which is a big incentive. They have an outside shot of being a host, as, in my estimation, a 7th or an 8th seed. If not, they'll be on the road, but it would be probably a 10 or 11 seed to pitch. Fastball is upstairs to Zach Bracken, who grounded to short in the second. Berthoud's runs came in the third, all 4 against Hansen. Strike with a fastball in the outer half thigh high. It's 1-1. Well, I guess if Beatniggers keep changing pitchers like they did last year in Alameda when they threw 7 pitchers in 7 innings. Fastball is upstairs, 2-1. We'd have to give the starting pitcher, Trevor Blake, as the pitcher of record. Let's see what head coach Mark Moniz does in the 5th inning. 2-1. Swing, and I'm missing a fastball at the belt. It's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Zach Bracken. 1 in pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 1 down here in the 4th. 3rd strikeout by a Beatnigger pitcher. Hansen at 2 in the 3rd. No matter what your loan needs, stop by High Plains Bank at 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins. Also inquire about checking and savings accounts as well as CDs at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. Wind and offering. Fastball is down and in to C.J. Peachin, who grounded the 3rd and the 2nd. 1 ball and no strikes. The offering swung on and fouled. It's 1-1. Yeah, this game definitely going slower than the opening game. We're at the 1 hour and 13-minute mark. The pitch, fastball up and in. And that's what happens when you change pitchers. Berthoud has had 2. The Beatniggers have had 3, even though the Beatniggers have not changed pitchers during an inning like Berthoud had to do in the second. 2-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball. It's 2-2. If Baez can mow down Berthoud, they might give him a second inning on the hill. 2 balls, 2 strikes to C.J. Peachin, the pitch. And the breaking ball is just a little bit low. Boy, good pitch by Christian. 3-2. Peachin, the 7th place hitter in the lineup. 3-2 offering. Swung on and grounded up the middle. The shortstop Whalers on a Sunday hop behind the bag, throws to first, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 down for Austin Binding, the DH, who walked and scored in the 4-run 3rd. Now the Beatniggers seem to be back on track. And here is Baez to deliver to the left-hander. And the pitch is a little bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. Binding ready. Pitch by Baez. Swing and a miss through the fastball right by him. It's 1-1. Berthoud has 3 hits in the game. All in that 4th inning, the 3rd inning. Fastball outside corner, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Austin Binding. Baez looking for the first 1-2-3 inning of the game. And the breaking ball is upstairs. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The base is empty. Brush leads by 7 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Wind and pitch. Breaking ball called strike 3 on the outside corner. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Christian Baez, who registers 2 strikeouts. We head to the 5th. Brush 11, Berthoud 4 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.